Hello, my name is Samantha, and tonight my mom and I are watching Season 1, Episode 10 of Gotham Knights, Poison Pill. Again, very intriguing title. I know I say it every time, but it's true every time. There are a few things we want to talk about before getting into the episode. If you want to skip right ahead to the reaction, it starts at this timestamp here. So, I have a couple things written down. The first thing is that I'm nervous about it. But I'm wondering when we're going to see one of those owl coins again. Because I think that becomes the Two-Face coin that he always flips. So if we see Harvey with the coin again, I'm going to get real nervous. Part of me is looking forward to it because I know it's just going to be so good. But I'm nervous for Harvey. And then a question, so I think one of us, maybe you, had asked or put out when we were talking at the end of last episode, is wondering if that video of alternate Harvey is longer than we saw in last week's episode. If there's more to it. I feel like there will be more.
I think there's more.
Yes. Because I feel like we do need some clarification on whether the "you're not a killer" Harvey Dent is continued with "but I am" or "but someone is setting you up."
Right.
And Harvey wants to know, but I think he would not want to, do you think he would try and purposefully access the alternate? To purposefully switch? To try and get more information from him? I don't know how he would do any of that, but do you think...
how that information would then be relayed to the regular Harvey, because...
Well, maybe he'd try with the video again. I'm not sure how he would prompt alternate Harvey. Well, I guess it depends on how much more information that possibly longer video includes, because he might not really need to if Harvey continues, or if alternate Harvey continues to talk.
Right.
You know? Mm-hmm. So that might answer that question. The other very important part of that scene, which I did not realize the first time, but I saw on Twitter someone pointed out, which is related to then what I'm going to talk about right after this. So apparently, what I didn't notice is that in the video clip of alternate Harvey, he's wearing a different shirt. Oh. So it was recorded on a different day.
So
which you tried to say 3 times. And I just charged straight ahead of just whatever I thought my theory was that I tried to talk you into. But I was like, no, he was recording as Harvey and then he switches back. And you're like, I don't think so. You tried to say it 3 times. Which is the last point that I want to say before we get to the episode. Which is that is not the first time that has happened. With us. Because, and not even the first time I think with Gotham Knights. In addition to Gotham Knights, we've also made videos together reacting to Roswell, New Mexico. I think it happened more than once then too. Where you say something that turns out to be correct. And I just it's as if I'm not listening to you, but I am. I am, Mama. I am listening. I'll respond to you, to what you said.
Correct.
But I think I'm just
with your own theory. That,
well, right. I think I'm just so focused that I just, it goes over my head because I'm just, I'm thinking too fast or something. Mm-hmm. In my defense, though, I also think it might be that because we're filming, I'm usually not looking at you. So whatever, social cue you're trying to give me of Samantha, listen, I do miss because I'm not looking at you.
Right.
So when it happens again, be like, Samantha, slow down, listen, and I will try my best because this is not the first time. So, okay. But, yeah, I wanted to mention that, I could have just told you, but, if anyone's noticed, I notice it now, too. I've realized. Because, as I'm editing, I'm like, she said it! You tried to say it 3 times. You're like, no. It wasn't even I don't think... You were like, no. Oh, my God. So, if anyone caught that and was like, she's not listening to her mom, I apologize. I'll try better.
All
okay.
Right.
Okay.
No problem.
Let's get started. What did you find? Radiation poisoning?
Back off.
Oh, she thinks they're all exposed.
Back away from Turner, now.
Which is a very reasonable response. If you think he's got radiation, you need to get away from him. And of course she has a Geiger counter. What high school addict doesn't?
I found it in the school's old bomb shelter.
Okay. I'm sorry.
In
The school's old bomb shelter?
That's...
This school has everything. What else is in there? Oh. Is that camera pin that Turner had? What does he think that is? Why take that?
Hey, Dad. Hey, you okay?
He's also healed very well after his stabbing.
Well, it was that I was going to say something too.
Yeah.
I found a way to track Turner Hayes and his friends.
There's a radiation.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Back when we were a kid, we used to talk to each other in our dreams. Meet in the middle, we called it. And you just age out of it. So you know those pills that Dr. Meridian prescribes for your anxiety? Well, it turns out if you take enough of them, they're also good for putting you in, well, let's call it a deep sleep. Which...
So does that mean that it hadn't happened until he started taking those?
Maybe more often.
I wish we could see her again. Maybe he does go to see her now that he knows that may have triggered the recent series of episodes.
Yeah, why is she involved?
Well, I mean, I'm not
there
sure
are
to what...
in the court.
Yeah. I'm not sure to what level of nefarious we're talking about here. Because when we first saw that, I don't know if she's a therapist or she was like a criminal psychologist, something like that. But she just offers him medication and the campaign donation. And I was like, you're like kind of bribing him? So I'm not sure about her motives.
Allow you to engage with your unconscious. AKA moi.
Gotta be kidding me.
No, Harv. I am not kidding. Now here's what I want.
See, that's the other thing. Because part of what made me think this is all like that it wasn't a separate recording, like on a separate day, was that alternate Harvey says, like, you're watching this, like, you're making a video defense for yourself. Which he was doing. But that would mean, and what he just said, would mean that he knows Harvey so well, he can anticipate what he's going to do. Or say.
I want you to get those pills, and I want you to take about one less than the number that would kill you. No,
Because
give me
he
that
wants
look that I
out.
know you're giving. Would I killed me? Well, I guess we're gonna find out, won't we?
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. It's perfectly safe. Ish. So for the record, the number is 17 pills. I know you're gonna do this, Harv.
How would he know that?
Because you're a sucker for the truth.
Oh,
And
see?
there's just so much truth to tell.
See, that's because what I was asking of, like, is he going to try and purposefully bring out alternate Harvey? Oh my goodness. Oh, I know that scene is going to be amazing. I'm just nervous about it. If he does it, I'd maybe suggest not doing it at work around, well, like, although on the other hand, if he needs medical assistance, it's better to be around people. But, like, if you're going to freak out and you don't know what's going to happen and you're around your colleagues, that's not the best.
Any doctor will just turn him into the GCPD.
Maybe not every doctor.
Whoa.
Happen to have an in with one in particular.
No.
That's risky.
Knives laced with the stuff that makes you go insane.
I'm glad he's telling her.
They gave me a taste.
That's the stuff that made Alan Wayne lose his mind. What did you say?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, come on.
I've always wanted to know who killed my parents. And yesterday, the court tried to convince me that that person was Bruce.
What exactly did they tell you?
It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
I think you were
Since it's
right.
true.
Well, she wasn't working with Batman at the time. So, did she just, like, read his journal one day and find out? Like, snooping? Like, because, like, why would Bruce have told her the story of this whole thing if it is the case? Whether he accidentally killed them or he couldn't save them. Why would he tell her that? She could have found out. Could she have been snooping in his journals and read, the what happens when Turner finds out part, and that's why she stole it? Because I was like, well, how she would have to know the contents in order to rip it out.
Before he got it.
Because why else? Like, if you don't know what's in there, you don't know what to rip out. Maybe Bruce didn't know that she knew.
There's no way that's true, right?
So sorry.
This is maybe not the best time to tell him that, but was she just gonna keep lying? So, are they gonna address why Brody is back in town when he specifically left town for his own safety? And where's Rebecca? What does she think about this?
Yeah, she can't be in the house. I hope she's not.
Well, she was gonna leave to go stay with her parents and Brody, or wherever. I assume that's where he was.
Turner needs a blood transfusion. An influx of new blood would reduce the radiation in his system until there was only a small amount of electrum left. At those levels, the electrum should heal him instead of make him sicker.
So how do people usually get exposed to the electrum that makes them invincible? Like, how did it happen with the Eunice's father, the most recent Talon? Because I guess it doesn't always make you radioactive to the point where it's not helpful.
Brody, there's something that you don't know about your dad.
That he's a killer?
I'm sorry?
I found this video too.
Of?
I watched it, and
When did you do this?
I think my dad killed Cressida Clark.
They recorded that?
What kind of sicko records something like that? I heard his voice. I saw all the blood. It's just so...
Where did you get this video?
What?
Brody, I need to tell you the truth about who your dad really is.
Is it the best idea? Oh God. Oh God.
What's your poison?
Kidding. After that night, whenever your life got too tough, I'd tag in. And I was always there, Harv, riding shotgun, ready to take the wheel.
Oh no.
Like to keep it simple. Do what needs to be done. I do the things that you can't do. With you in the crosshairs of the Court of Owls, you're gonna need a guy like me.
I was right about the coin.
This isn't our life.
He likes
This
it
isn't
though.
who we are.
I have never had a family like this. And I have it on pretty good authority that you haven't either. Why would we let go of something that gives us a chance to feel whole?
Colin.
Forget it, okay?
Buddy. So I'm guessing then that it's not just being exposed to the rock that makes you invincible. There's got to be a next step.
The rock is supposed to cure you. So
It did, but then it has a very big side effect.
So you're saying, like, it kills you and then he comes back to life.
No, I think that, well, I think that there's another step to it. Like, maybe it's a reaction that humans have. So maybe wherever that rock comes from, maybe it is just healing, but maybe humans don't react to it that way. And it once you do something to it, it ends up, because we know that
Maybe
Talon had it. It worked. So there's a way to do it, but I think it's not just the rock by itself. It's too potent just by itself.
That's why I'm thinking the next step is that he dies and then comes back. You know, he does
Yeah, that's possible.
his...
What's setting you up? Everything you think has been me has been Them try to confuse you and make you distrust yourself.
That could be
So
true.
Mayor and Cressida, Harv, we didn't kill them. The court just wants you to think we did.
Or he's lying.
Come on, counselor. You, my friend, are the perfect patsy. It's one of the court's greatest hits. Take out someone they perceive as a threat, and then they pin it on someone else. Joe Chill, Turner Hayes.
He refilled the glasses, but like even if he was drinking some, he wasn't drinking both. Did he just take another 2 glasses? Or
I wonder if he's going to hand one to the other.
well, but there's something with that.
They found out about me. Found out a way to bring me out.
Uh-huh.
Kyle,
Yeah.
few keys on the piano.
Oh, he did play as a child.
Beat into you until you got it right.
Oh god. But how would they know what song?
They figured it out, he said.
But how would they do that? Let me go back. Let's see what he
His
says.
father, I don't know.
Well, is his father still alive?
I don't think so.
You hear those notes, and the switch flips, and you lose time. And
It makes sense that that's the trigger. If that's also related to why this alternate was created.
Mm-hmm.
so put me in, Coach.
Oh,
Let me take those bastards out. It's not like we haven't done it before.
what does that mean? Is that how his dad died?
You don't really think Dad's death was an accident?
Oh, Harvey.
So I'm supposed to believe that my dad.
Okay, hold on. How much of this is true? Like, I don't think
Can we believe that the alter ego
would always be honest.
Yeah,
I don't think so. But I think he does have Harvey's interest in mind, but I think he is not a rational being. He is only going to pursue like a certain end, and I don't think he really cares what else happens in between. He may say things that aren't necessarily 100% true in order to get Harvey to do something he wants him to do. You know, Harvey protected doesn't necessarily mean Harvey completely safe. You know, taking him to court, like, I don't think the alternate is capable of taking down this organization.
I mean, what am I supposed to say? Hey, Mom, Dad's the leader of a murderous cult. We need to go stay with Aunt Julie for a while?
Maybe you should.
I thought they did.
Well, exactly.
You'll always have me.
Oh, you don't want this?
No, I don't.
Does he?
You're my best friend. I don't know. I thought that if this did happen, that I would feel, I don't know, something.
That bad, huh?
No. I just thought I'd feel different with you than with Brody.
Maybe not the best time
He's
to bring
never
up
made me
Brody.
feel that spark either.
Okay.
I'll take the win with that one.
Okay. Oh, does this leave room for Harper then?
Just delirious.
No, I don't want you to apologize.
Because I could understand 2 best friends, like, in this moment of, like, giving her a kiss. And I appreciate also the honesty of, like, that was nice, but this is not a thing.
Right.
So, and I guess, like, you'd have to, like, because he's sort of gone back and forth between, like, is he interested or no, he sees her as just a good friend. So, I guess this was necessary.
It was time for
Yeah.
that to happen.
Yeah. All right, bud. What? Okay. So is it his mom or his dad who finds him?
Oh, thank God.
Brody, what's wrong?
Mom,
Okay.
I need you to listen to me. You need to go pack a bag right now. We have to get out of Gotham.
You were out of Gotham and you came back.
This is going to sound nuts, but Dad killed Cressida Clark. And if we don't get out of here now, there's no telling what he's going to do to us.
How much does she know?
What?
I don't want you to give me the steering wheel, Harvey. It is time for you to give me the keys.
Wow.
I know. Like, okay, let's say he made the decision to give him the keys. Is it possible to take them back at that point? Like, or is he just basically, like, at least 90% of the time maybe stuck in the alternate? Like, how does that work? And then, honestly, once this medicine wears off, whenever that will be, is it now easier for the alternate to take over now that he's had, like, practice at it? And I don't really think that's how it works, but because if what brought him out recently has been the medication, if Harvey stops taking the medication, could the alternate come out as easily without the music trigger?
Brody, this is crazy.
No, what's crazy is that Dad's been lying to us all these years. Who knows if this is even the first person he's killed?
She knows something.
He's dangerous. And we need to get out of here right now.
Or at least suspects.
Mom, please.
She wouldn't put Brody in danger, though.
Okay. Let me get some things together.
Okay.
Unlike you, I don't care about motive. As long as the results are the same, doesn't matter.
See?
All you have to do is close your eyes and ask me to come out to play. It's as simple as that. I will never give you control. You say that like you have a choice.
Whoa! Okay, so does he wake up all beat up? Like, what is gonna happen here? Like, to what extent is he imagining this? To what extent is... Oh, no. See? This is why you don't do this in front of colleagues. I mean, this could have been happening the whole time.
When you are so desperate and so hungry for justice that you won't care how you get it.
That voice.
I get it, and you will be begging me and ready to embrace everything that we can become.
Oh. Oh, God. Harvey. Oh, be careful. Oh, be careful. Harvey. So can he kill him? Oh my God.
Mr. Dad, are you okay?
God. No, he's not okay.
We had no vitals for a full minute. We're lucky to be alive.
Thank you.
A full minute? Is that Harvey?
We
Oh,
can't just walk out of here with nowhere to go.
are you kidding me? Where? Is he there? What are you gonna tell him?
Turn to. I know this is a lot to take in. I will take care of it all. I will keep you safe.
He's trying to be a good kid. She wouldn't!
I don't need your protection.
What the? What the hell is going
Your
on?
father,
What?
so naive.
Is
So
she...
busy trying to play hero that you can't see the real threat.
What? What do you think? Are you just shocked, or do you have a theory?
I'm shocked, but she is.
Does she also have an alternate? Like,
Yeah, no. I think
because I was like, she wouldn't hurt him, but then there she went. We have not.
She is even
worse than the alternate.
She's like the second in command.
Well, maybe, but to the point where she would
Yes, obviously.
stab her own son.
Wow.
But to the point where she would
she
murder
was,
her own son.
She was manipulating Harvey the whole time.
Maybe. What? Okay, what is she gonna say happened to him? Like, what does she think? Was she so threatened? By all he said was, "Let's leave town. Let's get out of here." And he didn't know anything about her possible involvement in anything.
Well, she was saying something about you're as weak.
Yeah, like
your
you're like
father.
him or something. Like, what is she talking about?
Exactly.
Oh my god. I don't want him to die. I mean, I've never liked him, but I don't want him to die. Not like this.
Your father's not the one people should fear. I am.
She's insane.
Poor boy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna guess that he dies.
Well, he's got two parents that, you know.
Well, but it's not like is she gonna call 911?
No.
I don't think so.
She's got two parents in the Court of Owls.
Well, I'm not saying it would have been good for him if he survives this, but wow.
Which neither of them indicated to him at any point in his life this far that, you know, they want to recruit him. So
what?
They
what
don't
was,
want. I don't know.
So why send him out of town at all for that 1 or 2 episodes that he was gone?
Well, she was talking to Harvey, and Harvey said, "Oh, you need to leave town."
And she never did, I presume.
She goes, "You know, I'm so afraid of my husband." Well, the whole thing was a lie.
Probably. Like, I could believe that she is involved in the court. I could believe that she's been, like, manipulating Harvey the whole time.
Now.
No, but if
I didn't get a sense of that before.
No, but like if someone had brought up that theory, I'd be like, well, that's a theory that could be the case. But she seemed out of her mind. She sounded like a different person, which maybe, you know, if we've seen her faking it the whole time, this is different. But
her
think,
being so weak and, you know.
I don't know if she was weak, but like.
No, but she was playing that part.
For Harvey.
Right. Correct.
Who did want to protect her.
Yes.
So then does Lincoln. So how far back did this go? Because their original affair was years ago. So. Does Lincoln know about it? Is it possible Lincoln doesn't know about her? That she is higher up than he is? Could this be so secretive it's to the point where he doesn't even know about her? Or if he knows that she's involved, not at what height or extent?
I don't think so.
It's possible, I think. It's to the point where I think there's got to be more to this story. Oh my god. That was one of the most shocking things in the whole series so far.
I'm fine. I'm just glad Angel was here.
Are you sure?
Is
I think
this...
you should get
I
checked
don't...
out.
This might be the alternate.
I've never felt better. I feel clear-headed for the first time in a long time.
Did he call her? Is he gonna kill her?
You know how Turner's dad was Batman?
Oh,
I was
God.
Batman's sidekick.
Do we need to reveal this part?
He called me Robin.
Oh... Okay, is he on the floor?
Tom's head.
Is she gonna kill him?
I lost a trace of Turner Hayes. We're all still missing.
Add that to our list of problems.
Okay, so they're in it together.
Stephanie Brown will also need to be dealt with.
Arthur Brown's kid. What did she do?
More like What did your son do?
Okay, what is his reaction to this? Wait, is it possible for the rock to heal him? At this point?
Didn't have to do this.
Do what? Clean up your mess?
What? He didn't...
Maybe if you weren't so careless. Why are you still standing there? God. Get a mop.
It's carpet. She is psychotic. And I mean, he is too, but I think he feels more than she does.
You're never afraid to show people who you are. Even when it pisses them off. Even when it scares them. You're always Duella.
They've just got one of those laying around?
They must kill a lot of people.
Maybe they do. Wait, how did that happen? What did he do? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. We know that Lincoln has the rock. Does it work afterwards? I mean, he woke up, and I don't think it's because he wasn't never dead. I think he was dead. Okay, maybe this is part of it. Maybe it is like you were saying, you do die and then you are not dead anymore. Because honestly, Turner's heart was like, he had flatlined. So he did technically die and then was not dead. Are they both invincible?
Are they both invincible? I don't know.
I'm gonna guess that Brody does not get now buried alive. Because you don't just have a coffin for no reason.
Well, the thing though is that and if Lincoln
did it, he knows to check.
But the thing is though, so he put the stone
presumably
on his son's chest.
I would guess. Which is he now going to be radioactive?
Well, but why did it take a while for him to wake up? And
maybe because he was dead for a while first? You've got more than just a cut to heal. You have a body to reanimate. Maybe.
Okay.
Now, is Lincoln going to tell Rebecca that he did this? Presuming it was him, because I don't think Rebecca would do it.
Where is he going to keep Brody?
Well, okay, but Brody knows what happened to him. He knows who did it. If Lincoln can convince him that your mother
did,
he knows
bad stuff, and he knows his mother
did worse to him because it was to him.
But he's going to wake up inside of a coffin.
Well, he has, it seems.
Yeah, and his father's going to open the lid and say,
and tell him you're better off with me than the woman who stabbed you. I don't know if he say, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I think he'll say like, "Yeah, this is the deal."
That, I've fixed you.
Which I mean,
how can he keep that away from his mother? And where is it?
I think he might try.
Where is he going to keep Brody?
Well, I'm assuming it's not a small penthouse apartment, so he's somewhere, anywhere. Yeah, they have resources. Do you think that's Harvey, or do you think that's the alternate?
I'm really hoping it's Harvey.
Well, I hope it's Harvey, but I think it might be the alternate. I think he might want another prescription, or like a refill. He said
he's feeling really well and has never felt better.
Well, exactly, which, this may have given Harvey some obvious insight, or it's the alternate and he's in charge and he feels great about it.
Right.
But to what extent can Harvey control who is in charge at this point? Even if he wanted to. But I think he blacked out on the couch, is imagining this conversation, and then starts to seize or whatever was happening to him.
Yeah, I still don't trust that doctor, though.
Well, no. Then why only show her for just that small little, like, just to have someone around for him to say, I've been feeling great, just to have someone else hear that? Like, why her? Like, I'm hoping that we, like, get a continuation of that. So then if it is the alternate, how does Harvey take back control? Like, what switches him back? Is it just time? Eventually he's able to do it? So, if it is the alternate, what does he get up to?
I have no idea what he thinks he's going to do to kill the...
To take out the court.
Yeah, to take out the court.
So, okay, we also then... I would also then...
just silly, you know.
Well, it's grandiose. I think we also know that the court has... That all of this has been a setup. That Harvey and the alternate are not responsible for any of the deaths.
Right. So that's good to know.
That's good to know.
That's very
I believe that, at least for now.
Yeah.
So then I think there's got to be something that makes the switch, you know, that makes him Two-Face. There's something that makes that like semi-permanent, I think. Where, like, I don't know if Two-Face
like Harvey
becomes Harvey again. Like, I don't know that that's... So there's got to be something that locks him in then. That locks in the alternate.
And the Harvey only gets a little piece.
Maybe. So that's going to be... That was a twist I did not see coming. Because this means he gets way more involved. Brody. In some way. Okay. So let's rapid fire through everyone else. So Cullen, definitely, I like that he spoke up on that. He enjoys this new life that they have, and he doesn't want to give that up. And I'm not sure if how Harper really feels about it. Like, she likes Stephanie. And okay, now on to Stephanie, who has said that she didn't have feelings for Turner. I understand that. Also admitted she never felt the spark for Brody. So does this leave an opening for her to possibly have feelings for Harper?
Yes,
I think so. I think that's what that was. And Turner and Duella. So first of all, I think she's probably never had someone say things like that to her, so she got real excited and just went for it. And I think he likes her, and so also was just like, okay, doing this now. So that was kind of like...
But he noticed...
They've had moments. They've had moments.
Yeah, but things came together
yeah.
Where he, you know, understood where she was coming from.
Yeah, she's sort of like obviously liked him for a little bit now. So it has been interesting to see her acting differently with him than she has in the past or that she has with other people.
We'll see what happens.
Well, I guess I'm interested to see what their dynamic is now that now that it's out in the open.
That's what I mean.
So, and then so what is Carrie's mom gonna do? Like, is the story that her daughter is Robin gonna be... Well, she doesn't want to expose that, I don't think. So, like, she's obviously not gonna... She's gonna hate that. Because it's dangerous.
Correct.
So, I just don't know where they go from here. Like, you have to work that out somehow, but how do you do that?
Till next week. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Where does it go from here? If this is where we are with 3 episodes to go, where does it go from here? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I'm stuck. Hold on. Okay. Next week,